So to find the area, thank you. We need to first decide on, should we write this with respect to x or to the y? Which one is going to cost less work? With respect to? I would say with respect to y. Here is y. Huh. If you were to highlight the left and the right, and I connect one side from left to right, is it always going to touch the blue and the pink? Yes, it will. So it's, with respect to y will be the best thing.
Pink usually on the right.
You know, I don't remember.
I think it
What
is
was
because
it?
I correlate it with boys and girls, and I did girls if I'm right.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna have to redo it.
Um,
Write out the entire.
reflect the whole worksheet,
Okay.
okay? And then we'll be fine. If I make it with respect to x, everyone listen up. Okay, look at the board. If I make it with respect to x, I need to go from here to 0 and here to 0. And that's a little more work than I need to do. So let's go ahead and solve for x. So this function was f of x is equal to square root of x. So this will be x equals y squared. And for g of x equal to 6 minus x, that's going to be x equals 6 minus y. And because it is with respect to y, we're going to go from the bottom to the top. So where's my bound? 0 to 2. And we're doing right minus the left. My right has 6 minus y squared dy. Let's go ahead and anti-derive. 6 is going to give me 6y. And then we have negative 1/2 y squared minus 1/3 y cubed. And then our bounds are from 0 to 2. Let's plug them in. Which value do I not care to plug in?
0.
The 0. Let's just plug in the 2. So we get 6 times 2 minus 1/2, 2 all squared, minus 1/3, 2 cubed. And if you want to write minus 0, go for it. And all that is, in the end, going to give me 22 over 3. Good? What if you left it just like right here without going all the way? Is that okay in the free response? Yeah? Okay? Good? Okay. Let's go on to part B. Asher, let's read part B, please.
The region R is the base of the solid for each y, where 0 is less than or equal to 1, which is less than or equal to 2. The cross-section of the solid taken perpendicular to the y-axis is a rectangle whose base belongs in R and whose height is 2y. Right, but do not evaluate an integral expression that gives the volume of the solid.
So let's underline perpendicular to the y-axis. So that's going to be with respect to the y. And let's write out the formula. A rectangle has a formula of side times the height. And in that case, we know our side was already determined from the previous question, 6 minus y squared. And then it says the height is what of the y? The height is 2y. So if I were to integrate for this one, it's still 0 to 2. It's going to be side times the height. I think I'm going to write this height first. Times 6 minus y squared dy. And it says right, but do not evaluate, so we're good to go. All right, let's go to number 13. Everyone good with this page? Okay. On number 13. Let me get rid of this. Let's rewrite. Mm-hmm.
Let R be the region bounded by the graphs of y equals sine of pi x and y equals x cubed minus 4x, as shown in the figure above. Find the area of R.
So for the area, Macy, you said pink was on the right or the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did I forget that already? And then we have the bottom. So I need top minus the bottom. So we're gonna integrate from 0 to 2. My top is our sine function, sine of pi x, minus the bottom is that the cube? Yep. X cubed minus 4x dx. It says calculator allowed, so someone type that in for me. Hopefully more than one person. If only that works, right?
One day.
Or today?
Four.
How many?
Four.
4 it is.
I'm not the one who invented that. If you know a guy.
If I know someone, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, let's go to part B. Nick, let's read 13B.
The horizontal line y equals -2 splits the region R into 2 parts. Write but do not evaluate an integral expression for the area of the part of R that is below this horizontal line.
So let's make our y equals 2. So this line is y is equal to, no, that was -2, right? So if I were to figure out the area right here, we need top minus the bottom. But the problem is, I need to figure out what is the x value on the left and the right first. So on your calc, let's type in y1 at -2 and y2 at the cube function. Got minus 4x. And Zoom 6 should be fine. You can change the window if you want to. But I know for a fact it's got to go somewhere in quadrant 1. I mean, not 1, 4. So when I go to my intersect, the first decimal value that I want to 3 decimal places, this number right here is 0.539. Someone give me the other point.
1.6.
1.675. So for that piece, my low number is 0.539, my upper number is 1.675. And we're doing top minus the bottom. Top is our linear, which is -2. The bottom is a cube one with parentheses. And we are good to go there. Are we okay with that one? Okay? All right, Jesse, let's read part C.
The region R is the base of a solid. For this solid, each cross-section perpendicular to the x-axis is an equilateral triangle.
So the key is equilateral triangle. And this one, let's leave it as with respect to x to keep it pretty consistent. And not only that, it says perpendicular too. Okay, let's see if y'all remember the formula for the equilateral triangle. It was side squared √3 over 4. So I'm going to take out the √3 over 4 and then the side squared. Since on the integral, we're taking out the value. Am I writing it down here? What is going on? So we have √3 over 4 side squared. So on our integral, we're going to kick out the radical 3 over 4. And we're still on 0, 2. My one side is what we already had right here. So instead, we're going to keep it but square it at the very end. So let's put on here sine of pi over x minus x cubed minus 4x. And then I'm going to square the whole thing, and that will be dx. Now for this one, keep in mind the calculator is going to give you extra set of parentheses. So make sure you consider that piece. And type that in with the radical 3 over 4 at the beginning, or multiply by that at the end. You just don't want it. Okay. Okay, how many do we get? Mm-hmm. 4.321. 4.321. That's a pretty number. You know what? Let's add a 0. Boom. But it should be 3 decimal places. All right. Let's go to part D. Okay, Riley, let's read 13D.
The region R models the surface of a small pond. At all points of R, a distance x from the y-axis. The depth of the water is given by h of x equals 3 minus x. Find the volume of water.
So the depth is 3 minus x. So all I need is the area of the whole thing times the depth. So we have 0 to 2. The area of the whole thing for this one, we're looking at part A. Sine of pi x minus x cubed minus 4x. And we're taking all that and multiplying by the depth, which is 3 minus x. Then we have our dx. And again, consider that secret parentheses. Okay, let's type that in. Last one.
7.7322.
Ooh, nope. Let's try it again. I got something in the 8s.
8.37.
3, 7.